Dear viewers, today I am going to present you a new lecture regarding the reasons or effects on compressive strength on concrete. So, in first slide, we will discuss about the compressive strength of concrete, a little bit description. So the compressive strength of concrete is critical property often determining the overall performance of the material in structural application. Several factors can affect the the compressive strength of the concrete, both during the mixing of the ingredients of the concrete and during the curing process. Below are few major reasons of variations related to the compressive strength of the concrete. In that one, there is water cement ratio, compaction of the concrete, gradients, and the quality of the material also is very important here. Select the best material and test the material before that. Spacer and cover blocks and the steel chair, these are very important things to be discussed in upcoming slides. Temperature control during the mixing of concrete. Number six, I have discussed with you 5 points till now, and now number six is mixing time as per concrete mix design. Because the structural engineer is designing the ratio proportion of the concrete ingredients, time of mixing of the concrete depends upon that. So, age of the concrete. This is also very important that what age is of the concrete we will discuss in slide number 8. Curing conditions. This is very, very important, my viewers and my engineers, the junior architects, the junior engineers, that you have to take much care of the curing during the process of hydration of the concrete. So all these things are to be taken care of. In next slide, we will discuss mainly two points of concrete, which are plain cement concrete and reinforced cement concrete. So this is the brief description regarding the compressive strength, effects on compressive strength of the concrete. Dear engineers, the viewers, architects, project management companies, the contractors, we are discussing today about the effects effects on concrete of different aspects and different factors. So, in slide number 2, we will discuss about the water cement ratio. What is water cement ratio? As you know very well. Water cement ratio is one of the most important factor affecting the compressive strength of the concrete. It refers to the amount or the weight of water in, in concrete mixed relatively to the amount or weight of the cement. So this is a brief description about the water cement ratio. What aspects are there due to the making the effects on concrete due to the water cement ratio? A high water cement ratio results in weaker concrete because excess water dilutes the cement paste, and it weakens the concrete strength. And porosity also occurs. Pores are there, which is harmful for the concrete. Lower water cement ratio generally produces stronger concrete as it allows the cement particles to bond more effectively. Water cement ratio of the is about 0.04 to 0.06. which is ideal for achieving high strength concrete, depending on the desired performance and the risk design. So this is the water cement ratio. How can we test the water cement ratio proportions? There are a few pictures in this slide, and we are using a cone, we are using a tamping rod, and we are using a tape to measure the slump of the concrete. The slump of concrete shows whether the concrete is durable, strong, or it is failed. So you can see few pictures there, which is zero slump. That is also not very truthful, not useful, because the concrete will be very strong and become strict, stiff. Then the failure of the concrete is also in one of the picture. So we are engineers, viewers. Now we are in slide number 3, where we are going to discuss about the compaction of the concrete. In this way, the compaction of concrete is done, which is very important to be done. We are using the vibrators for that. Vibrator machine is used. There are qualities of the vibration machine. There are qualities of the needles to be used in vibration machine. This is very huge topic also. We are just touching. I am just touching the topic of each and every aspect of affecting the concrete. So, compaction is the process of removing the voids from the freshly poured concrete to achieve maximum density of the concrete. In, insufficient compaction leads to voids, honeycombing, and cracks, which weakens the concrete strength. Over-compaction can also cause segregation to the mixed concrete, which is harmful for the concrete. So the segregation should not also happen. Proper compaction ensures that the concrete is dense and strong, reducing voids and air pockets from the concrete, thus increasing its compressive strength. If you take care of all these things, you will get the best results of the concrete. There will be no hollow sound, there will be no voids, will be no porous, and there will be no cracks if you are properly compacting the concrete. Dear viewers, we are going to now discuss about the ingredients of the concrete in slide number 4. The ingredients of the concrete are commonly cement, water, aggregates, and additive we are using sometimes. Cement acts as the binder that holds the mix together, which is hardens. The most commonly used type of cement is ordinary Portland cement, which may be called as OPC also. Water, we have to, first of all, we have to test the water, that the water is fit for using in mixing in concrete and also for the curing. So, water reacts with the cement to form a paste that binds the aggregate together. The water to cement ratio, as I discussed in my previous slide also, affects the strength of the workability of the concrete. Aggregate, there are two types of aggregates, as I said, fine aggregates and coarse aggregates. Usually sand, which fills the voids between the coarse aggregate and cement and helps is in giving a strength to the concrete. Coarse aggregates is larger material like gravel, crush, stone, or rocks that provides bulk and strength to the concrete. Admixture, we are using sometimes admixtures also, chemical or mineral additives that improves the concrete's properties such as workability, durability, and curing time. Common admixtures includes plasticizers, retarders, accelerators, and air retaining agents. These ingredients are mixed in specific proportions to create concrete suitable for different construction purposes like RCC slab, PCC, PCC, and different type of structures. So there are two types of concrete: plain cement concrete and reinforced cement concrete. Simple concrete such as the pavement and concrete without reinforcement used for low strength application. Reinforced cement concrete or RCC concrete that contains steel reinforcement to improve its tensile strength and withstands the bending or stretching forces. It is also used in structure like beams, columns, slabs, bridges, culverts, tunnels, roads, all these things, yeah, and it gives the strength and durability. Concrete gradients vary in terms of mix ratio, type of aggregates, and the amount of the reinforcement to meet specific engineering needs. The amount of cement mixed directly influences the strength of the concrete. Higher cement content leads to better strength as there is a small binder to form the hardened concrete mixture. Cement hydrates with the water to form calcium silicate, and which is the primary binder responsible for concrete strength. More and more cement typically results in uh, more calcium silicate leads to a denser and stronger structure. Thank you very much for listening to me for this slide. Dear engineers, in continuation to the factors that affect the compressive strength of the concrete, the important factor is to provide the spacer blocks and the steel chairs and reinforcement concrete specials. Spacer blocks and chairs should be used to maintain the nominal cover to the reinforcement. These spacer blocks are placed at a maximum distance of 1 meter apart from each other. Material for the spacer blocks to be used in such a way that it should get proper strength so that they should not break or damage during the operation of the concrete. These spacer blocks are to be cured for 7 days at minimum so that they can attain the proper strength and they should not be damaged. Then we will discuss about the steel chairs. These chairs are used to separate the two layers of the reinforcement. These chairs are made with the reinforcement used in the concrete. Minimum 10 mm reinforcement is used to make the chairs. These chairs are placed diagonally, not horizontally, so that they can cover the maximum distance of the reinforcement. So these are and the chairs should be durable. They should not bend, and there should not be any damage, or they should not dislocated. It should be bind properly with the top and bottom layers of the reinforcement. Thank you. Dear engineers, in slide number 6, we'll discuss about how to control the temperature of the concrete during the pouring and after the pouring. So during the pouring, we have to see that concrete temperature, the factor of the concrete temperature is very important. It's playing an important role, and actually it is related to ambient temperature and the temperature of the concrete itself. So if the temperature of the concrete is high and ambient temperature is also high, we have to control this temperature during the mixing of the concrete, because there are so many plants to be used on different locations, like the local mixer machines, the the central plant, as the, where the concrete ingredients are mixed, including the water, cement, sand, aggregates, and all that. If the ambient temperature is high, while rotating the concrete, it will become more high. So we have to minimize the temperature to 32 degrees centigrade, which I am telling you about my memories, because I was taking care of all these things, and I was controlling the temperature of the concrete when it was arriving at the project. So the ambient temperature is to be recorded. Also, the concrete temperature is to be recorded when the concrete is arriving at construction site. Low ambient temperatures also causes the delay to attain the strength of the concrete, because if the low temperature is there, the hydration of the cement will not happen rapidly, and it will last for hours and days to get the strength of the concrete. So the temperature is to be controlled ambient, as per the ambient temperature and as per the concrete temperature. There are so many instruments. There is a picture, one or two, three pictures are there in slide number 6. So you can go through that and see that how we have to test how we have to check the temperature. Thank you. Dear viewers, the engineers, you must have practiced the curing of the concrete after pouring of at least 24 hours, especially for the slabs and beams. Effects of the strength of concrete depends on curing also. Curing is most important factor to achieve the proper and maximum compressive strength of the concrete, because during the drying time, the hydration process continues for the adequate period to achieve full strength of the concrete. Inadequate curing or incorrectly doing the curing means the most the excessive water is used, or the curing is not done properly. It makes the concrete of lower strength and it weakens the concrete. Curing is typically done, keeps the concrete moist for at least 7 days to 28 days. And at each stage, after 7 days and after 14 days and after 28 days, concrete test which is to be done, which is done by making the cube molds or the cylinders. These cube molds and cylinders are sent to the laboratory for testing the concrete. If the proper curing is done, you will achieve the proper strength of the concrete. Curing I mean, curing the concrete temperature to be 20 degrees centigrade to 25 degrees centigrade. The proportions of ingredients of the concrete means mixing components like cement, sand, water, aggregate, all gives the performance including the curing of the concrete, which is very important and you have to take care of that. Curing of slabs is done by ponding the area of the slab. The beams and columns are poured by covering with the Haitian cloth and continuous curing done for at least 7 days. So this is the process of curing. Now the mixed proportion design or mixed design also to be discussed in the same slide. The performance of the concrete ingredients like cement, sand, aggregates, additive and water are important. So the performance of the concrete is depending upon all these ingredients. An optimal balanced and components are to achieve the desired strength and durability. An incorrect mixed design may result in mixture that is either the weak or the difficult to handle. I mean, the designing of the components, proportions of the components is to be done properly and by only the structural engineers. The mix design should be based on the desired strength, durability, and the performance of the concrete. So these slides we have discussed about the curing and the mixed design of the concrete. So mixed design also to be done by the structural engineer, and a sample or a specimen is to be tested for the mixed design to be sent to the lab so that it should get and achieve the proper uh, concrete strength. So these are very important issues to be taken care of. Dear viewers and the engineers, now we are going to discuss about the time of mixing of ingredients for the concrete. The way concrete is mixed and the time for mixing can influence its compressive strength, which is very important to be considered. Inadequate mixing may result in non-uniform distribution of components of the concrete, leading to weaker the concrete, and you are not going to get full strength of the concrete. Over mixing also makes the difference and effects on the concrete, which can cause a loss of workability and lead to segregation of and affecting the strength of the concrete. Segregation means the components of the concrete like aggregates and sand and cement are separate from each other, which is not a durable concrete. Proper mixing ensures a homogeneous mixture. For that, proper time of mixing of the concrete is necessary, which improves the bonding between the cement, aggregates, water, resulting stronger concrete. I mean, different machines are used. You can see a few pictures here, like the batching plant where the icing uh, unit is also available, which can uh, be added for time to be mixed the concrete. Also, in mixer machine also the concrete duration of the revolution of the drum of the local mixer is 2 to 3 minutes. Otherwise, the concrete will get higher temperatures, which is not advisable for the concrete, and it weakens the strength of the concrete. Dear viewers, the engineers, the architects, the project management companies, the contractors, and all the viewers, even the clients who are interested to build their buildings, also the general people, my friends. I would like to highlight that I have created two YouTube channels. The, the one YouTube channel was named as General Knowledge of All the Ages, and the other YouTube channel was named as to, 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 to Learn Engineering. I thought it's difficult for me to manage the two channels, so I have shifted all my presentations and lectures from my channel named as General Knowledge for All the Ages to the channel, this channel, to learn the engineering. Actually, I am interested to upload the lectures in both the ways, and at the same time for the engineers who are interested to learn something from my experience, and which is I am actually presenting very little, very limited, because I have experience of about more than 50 years, about 36 years in Sultanate of Oman, and about more than 20 years in Pakistan, where I got much experience in each field. I've been working with the consultants, I've been working with the clients, and I've been working with the contractors as well as. So I suggest the engineers and the architects, whenever they are visiting the site, they must learn the technical and practical knowledge from their colleague, from their junior, from their seniors, even from their workers. So these two channels, I request you to please merge into one. I will be uploading all the lectures and presentations on this my YouTube channel. I request all the viewers, all the engineers, all the contractors, all the architects to kindly subscribe, like, and share my channel, so that I can boost up my performance for you, and you can get better and better lectures and presentations from me. I'm thankful to each and every one. Thank you very, very much.